Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here. Wanted to bring you guys some more information about this Who's Who perk. It's very confusing to myself, and I want to show you right here. The first tip, Who's Who versus Quick Revive, what wins? And you can see right here, I just got down in an elevator next to these naughty little zombies, and I spawned in with nothing, and that is basically meaning that the Who's Who overtakes the Quick Revive. So don't buy Quick Revive if you have Who's Who. It's not really worth it. It's just not a perk that's going to be helpful for yourself. The other thing that I had a question about is what happens when you buy Who's Who and you get downed. Can you buy like a perk, or can you buy a gun or something like that? And I'm going to show you guys that, as well as hopefully explain to you guys what this Who's Who thing does a little bit more in depth. So you can see when you end up getting downed, you come into this, and I'll show you right here. Normally, when you're not in an elevator and you get downed, or when you jump off the edge, you spawn in like this, and it gives you kind of this extra kind of ghost-like vision. You're not a ghost, though. The zombies can kill you. You can shoot the zombies, and they will run after you. So I wanted to try see if I can defend myself better and buy a perk, and you can show you right here that I did buy a perk. And then what happens if I go ahead and revive myself? Do I actually get to transfer that perk over to the other alternate version of myself? And you're going to notice right here, that's no, you cannot do that. So if you buy a perk in the alternate form, you lose it. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys again me buying the perk. And I also did this probably 5 or 6 times, so if you thought there was a limit of 3 times you can buy it like myself with a quick revive, that's not the case. You can buy Who's Who as many times as you want. Anyway, you're going to see right here I spawned in, and I'm going to go ahead and instead of reviving myself, I'm going to run down and pick up a gun, because I was like, well, I might as well try to defend myself if potentially you were in a situation where you needed to here in your alternate version. And yes, you can shoot them, and yes, you can get a gun. The other thing is what happens when you are in your alternate form and you do not pick up the body that you see down on the ground. This is one of the big questions I have. I was going to revive myself. I knew I was going to get killed right there, so I decided to let him be and like take a run for it. The other thing is when you get hit into your alternate version, you do have claymores still. You don't get gav knuckles, and you don't get your guns or your perks. So just kind of a note right there. But basically, you're going to see that I'm going to go ahead and try to run up, and time expired right here. So time expired, and then I want to go check on the dude on the ground, and he's gone. And all of a sudden, I still have the gun. So it basically means you transform yourself into your alternate form when you don't pick up your other body. Kind of neat to notice. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is what happens if you buy the Who's Who perk, then you die with it, and then you go buy another Who's Who perk when you're I know it's Who's Who Inception, but so let me repeat. I am gonna buy the Who's Who perk. I die in my alternate form. I'm gonna go buy another Who's Who perk and see what happens, and you'll see that it will automatically just take over control of the newer version of myself. So hopefully this was kind of informative to you guys, to this Who's Who perk. The other thing is when you're in this vision quest mode sort of thing, it makes the lights like extra orange. So maybe there's a part of the Easter egg in there where you can actually see different things differently because they're bright orange or something like that, an extra energy source. Everything's all about energy sources, so it might be beneficial. But I wanted to leave that guy there and give this a last try and buy the other Who's Who's perk, and you can see what happens. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate it. This took me a long time to get. But also, if you guys are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'll have lots of tips and trick videos for you guys out there. Mostly are noob friendly for people that are new to the Call of Duty game of zombies, at least. And anyway, have a good one, guys. Check back for more content soon. Peace.
Drink this. Curious. I'm normally very